Hello YouTube, welcome back to Atlanta to Dallas Aviation for my birthday unveiling. So today, as I've discussed in videos, a few videos before this one, I was going to do an unveiling of the models that I ordered for my birthday, and so we are going to go ahead and get right to that. I am recording this a little bit early, but I'm not going to send it out until it's actually my birthday. And yes, I already knew I had these. If you've watched some of my previous videos leading up to this one, you know that I had some models I was going to unveil on my birthday. So anyway, as you can see, we got the turntable here, which means I'm going to show you the boxes first, and then I'm going to pull the turntable a little bit closer and we will take a look at the models. Alright, so the first one we'll look at, both box and model, is this Panda Models MD11 on their new mold, and for American Airlines. So I'm not sure if they said this is chrome or not, but it's at least polished metal if it's not chrome. And you can see the registration down here is November 1761 Romeo. And that is the front of the box. And then the bottom of the box here, where we also have the item number, which is 62425. So that's the bottom of the box. And then the side here. And then this is the top of the box. And the other side, so the sides look the same and the top and bottom of the box look the same, and the back of the box looks basically the same as the front of the box, but with a few things missing. And then we got a barcode here that also shows the item number there. So that's what that box looks like. And then the second model we're going to look at, also an MD11 from Panda, is this awesome Delta Classic widget. Alright, and this one's registration is November 808 Delta Echo. So there's the front of the box for you. Go down to the bottom of the box where we reveal the item number is 62428. That's what that side of the box looks like. Top of the box looks basically like the bottom of the box. And then there's the other side, which matches the other side part of the box. And then the back looks like this with the barcode and item number again. So don't need to spend too much time on boxes. That's basically what we got. So now, bring this in closer, get myself angled for it so you can get a better look. Make sure my power source doesn't give out on me. There we go. Wow, look at that beauty. It is just beautiful. Alright, I'm trying to pull it as close as possible because I don't want to really use too much zoom here. Looking good. Alright, so while that beautiful thing is spinning, for your viewing pleasure, I will give you some extra information on this aircraft. So as we already said, it's American Airlines, and it's in its chrome livery with the scissors eagle in the AA. This aircraft was delivered to American on the 28th of January 1993, and since then it has moved on to FedEx. It moved to FedEx on the 28th of June 2001, but it is now stored as of May of 2023, and it's evidently scheduled to be scrapped. So that's sad, but not shocking. This aircraft was powered by 3 General Electric CF6-80C2 D1F engines. And the possible seating arrangement, I could not find an actual seating arrangement. It probably only flew with 2 classes, but I don't remember how American used theirs, so it could have been international. It could have had 3 classes on it. But either way, I don't have the class breakdown, but if it was in 3 class configuration, it probably held close to 298 passengers. And if it was in the 2 class configuration, it held upwards of 323 passengers. So that's going to be the same for our next one, but I'm not quite ready to move on to the next one quite yet. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer here. You can see the reflection in the turntable there of what the bottom looks like. Hopefully it's giving you some pretty decent detail from the bottom. And I'm going to focus in on this side and get a little bit closer. So we're just going to watch the close stuff here. There's your wingtip. Looks nice. And then there's the tail. Looking good. The starboard side wingtip. Then the nice American Airlines titles there, and the luxury liner tag just underneath the R1 door, and probably under the the L1 door. Yep. All right. Sorry if you can hear the leaf blower outside, but I'm like right next to the window here, so just ignore that. Anyways, so that is the beautiful American Airlines MD11 from Panda. We'll move that one aside. Then I'm going to bring in my favorite airline, Delta. Let me make sure I got a little bit of smudge on there. I don't see any more dust on it. Hopefully I got it all. All right, our beautiful Delta MD11. Get a little bit closer here for you while I read out my extra information for you. So this aircraft was delivered to Delta on the 1st of October 1993. It was then converted to a freighter for FedEx on the 8th of August 2006, and it is, according to airfleets.net, it is currently still active. So with an age of 31.4 years. This MD11, however, is powered by 3 Pratt & Whitney 4462 engines. So the first one was GE engines, and then this one is Pratt & Whitney. I believe those are the only 2 engine options you had, and Delta went with the Pratt & Whitney, where American evidently went with General Electric. So evidently they are now mowing the lawn right near me, but that's the neighbor and not my yard. So sorry if you hear that, but I'm not going to re-record this video. But anyway, so that is the extra information for this Delta Classic widget. Man, I really wish for the 100th anniversary, I feel like Delta should have at least one of these flying around anyway in the classic, in this classic livery. But I feel like at least for the 100th anniversary, they should have one of these flying. But you know, go figure. Anyway, so we're here on the starboard side. There's the Delta titles, and the logo there on the R1 door, our all black nose going around to this side on the port side. You have your wingtips and your beautiful Delta widget tail there with MD11. Now when Delta first got MD11s, the paint job was more like what you've seen on the DC-10. So basically this livery, but this part, the Delta wasn't written in the blue portion of the widget. The blue part of the widget was solid, and then Delta was written across the number 2 engine cowling. That's how they originally took their MD11s, and then for whatever reason they decided that this looked more in line with the rest of the fleet, so they moved the Delta titles onto the blue part of the widget and just put MD11 on the engine cowling. So anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode in birthday unveiling of 2 MD11s from Panda Models. That's a new mold for them, and probably, at least as far as American domestic airlines are concerned, these are probably the 2 largest customers for the MD11, and they are very beautiful. So with all that said, if you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like. If you've enjoyed multiple videos on my channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. And that will end this video. So I bid you happy collecting.